Hello and welcome to another edition of the Brothers Edgy playing the full Halo experience. I'm Darkedgy and this is Diagmato.
Hello.
Hello. So we've been talking today, briefly before we started recording this, about a new release which I think is on the PlayStation and PC, and I'm possibly pronouncing this wrong, but it's called Sifu.
Yeah, Sifu or Sifu.
I'll be honest, when I see it on Twitter, it looks like an abbreviation for shut something F up. So, I've been a bit confused initially because I hadn't heard of that game until it launched. But I've seen that it sparked a debate as to what a real gamer is. What do you? Well, whilst we're starting this, what do you think a real gamer is?
Uh, Personally, I categorise into two things, but all under the same umbrella of if you're playing games, you're a gamer. So you got casual gamers, and then you've got, I guess, different like pro players, which it's almost like sports. You can be interested in playing football, or you can be a professional footballer, but they're all still. I don't know where I'm going with this.
But they're still the same sports person. Yeah, they're still sportsmen, whether they play professionally or not.
Yeah, so it's. I guess a lot of people are using it as a put down at the moment, like, oh, you're not a real gamer if X, Y, and Z, which the tech industry is full of that type of gatekeeping, and it's ridiculous.
Mm.
In the
I
gaming
mean,
world, I mean, I was brought up on the N64 era, and the games there. You know, for somebody to say I'm not a real gamer, for example, because I haven't played so and so console, i.e., PS5, then I'm sure most people would disagree with them. They see how much I spent on the N64 and how many of those games are completed.
but it shouldn't even boil down to that. I mean, back when we were much younger, I started playing games on a ZX Spectrum, whilst most people were on the NES or the Super NES. Just because I didn't have access to those games, it didn't mean that I was any less a gamer, it just meant I was playing different things.
One of them contains the mapper.
Yeah, and essentially you're playing a game in whatever console you choose, or even if it's a mobile phone. There seems to be a way of somebody who thinks they're more into something trying to put somebody down to try and get into it.
Yeah, to me it boils down to people being unhappy that other people are happy. You don't have to have the latest game system to be enjoying something. You don't have to have the most recent release to be enjoying something. Look at us, we're playing classic Halo. Now, if we were playing classic Halo back when it was launched, which we were, then the hardcore gamers, as they refer to themselves, would say perhaps he is a gamer. But if this was the only thing we were playing now today, they'd say, oh, you're not a real gamer because you haven't played Halo Infinite or something stupid like that. I'm sorry, but you can play what you like. There's thousands of games out there on hundreds of formats.
Yeah, if you look at the speedrunning community, there's people who are still bleeding every last split second out of certain missions in old games or so forth, for finding new ways to complete them faster, who, well, they're absolutely masters of those games.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone would say they're not a real gamer.
I think part of it is about making sure they keep their status as the best gamer ever, and then putting down those who are good at other games because they don't want, or they can't compete on that system because they either haven't got it or they haven't got access to it, so on. But to me, it's a form of jealousy. Gatekeeping. and it's unnecessary, and it just annoys people for no reason at all. As in, there's no reason for the gatekeeping.
In some ways, it used to be the other way around. There'd be people saying, "Oh, you're not a real gamer because you weren't grown up on the NES," or your first experience of a game system was the Xbox One or something. But well, how far back do we go? Was somebody not a gamer because they didn't play the original Pong?
Yeah, come on, you need to have played the original Daley Thompson's athletics. You can't play Sonic and Mario at the Olympic Games. Grand Theft Auto? Oh, you never played Turbo Esprit.
Okay, let's move out.
Be interesting to see what our viewers think about what
makes.
makes somebody a real gamer. If they agree with us, disagree with us, by all means add to the comments. Let us know what you think. Be happy to discuss.
Don't get cocky now.
As long as it's civil, of course.
Keep it up.
There's a reason I'm looking around here. I think it's round here.
Nothing? You still got the old graphics on?
I've switched to new one at the moment.
You haven't already collected it? Mind you, I can't see anything.
I know it's near grass.
And it's definitely in this area?
Not 100%. I know it's near the stars.
Because these guys are shooting us, I'm shooting them. Would it be further back?
Possibly. I know there's a raised area, and then there's a sudden patch of grass, and it was... oh, I thought I found it then. It's a rock. Look at the size of the skull in the last one. It's...
I think it would be near that. Near that size, that is. Oh, there's another dropship coming down, back where we were. Or is it drop somebody off and then...
Possibly.
I'm running back, see if I can see it. As in the skull. Going by patches of grass. Not sure if I've just found a human or a covenant. We'll soon see. I think it's a human who's just standing there, you know. Probably deserves a back slap with a pistol. It's gone a long way without spawning me closer. Or spawning you to where I am.
Yeah, it seems to be more on the indoor levels.
Ah, there is a covenant just standing there. I just hit him in the back and he didn't even notice. I ran up to him and he was just stood there. I've not seen anything so far. bet if we've ran past, oh, just on the checkpoint. I bet if we've ran past it, people are going to be saying, "Oh, it's by there, it's by there. You should have got it." Probably find there isn't one in this level now. It's just trolling us.
Oh, there's a raised area. This.
I'm in a raised area now. Nothing. Don't remember going back all this way. Far around, will it let us go?
I think the whole level's an
There is a
island.
path into the interior of the
I
island.
think you're right, because I just found shoot loads of enemies facing the other way.
Ah.
Whoops. That was cool though, where we sort of snuck up on them.
It looks like there is a path into the interior of the island.
I just ran into them
Triggers
again,
down, man. Triggers down.
forgetting that they were that close.
More, come on. Oh, that burns.
Ah.
I've got to remember they're closer, and that way I can get them with the first grenade.
It looks like there is a path into the interior of the island.
Damn, my grenade bounced off the tree. Oh, do you remember I told you I was playing Pokemon Arceus?
Yeah.
It looks like there is a path into the
I,
interior of the island.
I had more of a go on it yesterday, and there's a lot more emphasis on Pokedex research than the previous games. So much so that it asks you to collect or to catch so many of each one, to use a move so many times, and so on. There's different asks for each one, so that you can grow your Pokedex.
Oh, these things, instead of just trying to collect them and shove them in a box for eternity, then it's more trying to get, well, trying to actually experiment with them.
It's a very different game to the old, I say the old ones, the normal series ones. And so far, I like that mechanic. There's no hidden, no random battles. The Pokemon are just there. Some of them will attack you in the wild, and you can dodge them. Other ones would just go about their own business and run away if you go near. So they've got different personalities. A lot more variety to it.
Wonder if that affects their personality types as well, like when you got bashful and risky and all that.
I don't know. I haven't noticed so far, let's put it that way. But bear in mind, it's not an electronic Pokedex. Everything's sort of written down
There, in the cliff wall.
because
I'll
it's
bet the
based in
silent
the past.
cartographer is somewhere inside that facility.
All the Pokeballs you get, you've got to make out of items you find.
Oh.
So there's like crafting benches and stuff.
Oh, I thought you were an enemy then. Got no ammo.
I'm guessing you're playing on old graphics mode at the moment.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, if I find a skull, I'll let you know. I was just having a look under there. Something made me think just to check. Oh! Multiple grenades killed me then.
Yeah, I think we've way gone past it.
Oh well. We never said we were doing 100% item completion.
Covenant are putting up a real fight. The Cartographer must be here. My analysis indicates that the map room should be at the bottom floor of this facility. Let's keep going inside.
I think I'd circled the whole
Don't let them lock
island.
the doors.
Oh,
Well, I don't think they're locking that door.
I
Oh, yes, it is.
underestimated the Covenant's understanding of Halo subsystems. They've locked the doors, and we don't have enough firepower to get through them. Cortana to Keys.
Go ahead, Cortana. Have you found the control center?
Negative, Captain. The Covenant have impeded our progress. We can't proceed unless we can disable this installation's security system.
Understood. We're still en route to the objective. I may be out of contact when we get there. Here are your orders. I want you to use any means necessary to force your way into the facility and find Halo's control center. We have to get to the center before the Covenant. And failure, people, is not an option.
Echo 419 to ground teams. I'll stay on station and keep an eye out for Covenant bogies.
Second squad, ready to roll as soon as everybody's topside. LZ looks secure, sir. Nothing moving. Good luck, people. Keys out.
We need to find the security override to get this door open.
Commander Keys, ready to please. Don't know who he's ready to please, but you know.
So we're completely stopped by one tiny little standard door.
A Cortana can't hack, but she can get into every other system in the galaxy. At least she's consistent. Yeah, we have gone full circle. That island's smaller than I thought it was.
It's so small, we're at complete opposite sides of the island without it teleporting.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I might have found this.
Oh, stay where you are then.
It's only a hunch, there's a very suspicious landmark.
Why are you calling me Mark? Oh, I just killed myself. That means I've lost my gun. But I've got to you quicker.
Might be wrong. I have a suspicion it's up there somewhere, but
Underwater at the moment.
my jumping's gone to well, not correct at the moment.
You and your incorrect jumping. You sure it's this level?
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't exactly well hidden, ironically, and
Again, is it possible we've already collected it in a previous play?
I definitely haven't.
Alright. Oh. Just found an enemy. Multiple enemies. More explosions. Where did they come from then? There's more dead, but there's more. Oh, bugger. Whoops. Wow, just been launched up a cliff. So if you can get to safety, get there.
Oh, this guy almost threw me on the roof. There is a console here if you haven't pressed it.
Alright, hang on. Oh, it's a cutscene. The controller's vibrating like crazy, so I don't know if that means I'm getting shot at or if it's...
Yeah, you're just standing looking at the wall, but... I think I've got that one anyway. Oh, to use terminals. Already used it.
Prior to this total communication shutdown, the only messages I received in the preceding 4,573 years were incomplete and by complex transmissions from installations.
Still going.
2401 penitent tangent was not functioning correctly for some time before his messages ceased. I have marked my concerns about his ability to perform his duties. At this point, however, I'm not sure who I file logs for. 2401 may be destined for madness. There are purposes for this, I know. I hope they work. I will continue to visit the Texas.
Oh, I got a bit of feedback from your side.
So you're still in the video?
Yeah.
What's that?
The Monitor, who was also known as the Oracle, I think, in his boredom, just ejected all the matter from certain areas of the ring into space.
Huh.
Just out of boredom. I'm back in the real world now. And I seem to have moved.
Yeah, yours was.
I see, I died where I was. Oh, it's put me back in the cutscene now. I've come out, it's alright. I just went to pick up a weapon. Don't know where you are.
The underside of a platform.
See if I can find my weapon from earlier. The spike gun, it's disappeared. Gone. Got no idea how to get to. Oh, I found my weapon. No, I haven't. Yes, I have. Oh, you're back with me, are you?
Oh, yeah, I was trying to take on two. I forgot what they're called now.
Motherfuckers.
Hunters.
Ah, that's what I said, motherfuckers. Wasn't this where we were at earlier?
We were on the top floor.
Oh damn, one of them's got through. There we are. That's how you do it.
Nice exploratory music.
Bit repetitive on my side. I don't know if we got the same music.
I think so, yeah.
Use the holo panel to shut down the security system.
God, that's quite a serious console for such a tiny door.
Good. That should open the door that leads into the main shaft.
The bastard looking elite, isn't it?
I mean, gosh. A little metal key would have done.
Where now?
That platform looks suspicious.
So does Nadine Dorries, but you know.
Dropship Bravo 22 taking enemy fire. Repeat, we are under heavy fire and are losing altitude.
Whoa!
Understood. We're on our way.
music's got a bit more dramatic now.
Chief, Bravo 22 was bringing us some heavy weapons. After I saw we were up against hunters, I thought you could use them. Let's move down the beach. Keep an eye out for any cargo we can salvage.
Down the... Oh, yeah. A great big ship has... Well, crashed ship has disappeared.
Huh. Am I getting down there without killing myself?
There was a little rock that jumped on.
I go this side, there's an area. I missed it. Oof. Survived though.
Another race slope. I still can't find the... This skull's getting on my nerves. I know it's around here somewhere, but...
Are we able to climb up this?
Possibly. Oh, they finally noticed we're here. Oh, yeah, it's a little slope to get around.
If only we had inferior technology from Reach so that we could sort of hover up. You know, those jetpacks that you know, were set in a time before.
Found
this
it!
Sounded way too excited for that skull.
On the old mode, just looks like he came over and examined a little bit of dirt and...
Things we do for a little bit of crushed calcium.
Trouble is, these skulls actually make it a lot harder.
Okay.
The famine skull, I think that one drastically reduces how much ammo you pick up. There's one that causes some part of your HUD to malfunction.
Oh, so these are if you activate them.
Yeah.
Nothing's happening.
I think we played this level out of sequence. Oh, here we go.
Missed one.
Oh, good job we got rocket launchers now.
Who has?
Oh, it's by that ship where we just got the warthog.
Oh, I didn't know that. Good thing you've got a rocket launcher now.
Yeah, that gold guy's down here.
Boulder. The Rita Repulsar got free after 10,000 years.
And her plan to conquer Earth was to send one monster at a time.
In fairness, about halfway through the series, she decided, let's send 3 or 4 of our monsters. But instead of attacking, when, you know, they spent like 2 minutes just stood there watching the Power Rangers morph. I mean, what the hell's that all about?
Well,
I'd be like, let's plunge my sword through their chests. Except for the Pink Ranger. It would have been a very, very different story if the monsters had any sense. Actually, the only monster that did have sense was Goldar, because he'd run away if he got into trouble instead of letting the Megazord destroy him.
Well, he was quite a tough bugger as well.
But he got tougher as the series went on, because initially he could be beaten quite easily. He was afraid of the Megazord getting the Power Sword, for example. But then later on, he was taking on the Megazord and the Dragon Zord, and he was able to kick the Red Ranger and the Green Ranger's backsides in that that dimension that they couldn't get out of. When he burnt their candles.
Wasn't there one with the Ninja Rangers as well? That was a skeleton.
Wasn't that Goldar's brother?
I think so. Rito Repulso or something like that.
Yeah, Rito. Or... And very randomly, there was Scorpio. Was that her name?
Oh
Scorpina.
yeah.
And she only appeared in every other episode, it seemed. But there just didn't seem to be a sensible plot to hers. It was just because she was in the Japanese footage, they brought her in. Mind you, I'm talking sensible plots for Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. The whole reason the original for what was the American series was so fun was because it didn't make sense. It absolutely did as a kid. But what I mean is, you'd watch it, you'd be like, oh my god, this is amazing. But then you watch it 20 years later and you're like, it's still fun to watch, but that really didn't make any sense whatsoever.
It's amazing how they'll attack Earth by going after one tiny little American suburban town, which amazingly rebuilds within the week.
Yeah. And the buildings look like they're made of cardboard.
From inside the structure. Can you get inside?
Negative! They're closing in too fast! Negative! Chief, you gotta find the Cartographer. We'll keep him busy as long as we can.
Give him hell, Marine.
We'll be in a
Chief,
tight
do
spot
this.
if we don't get
Chief,
out of here
do
before
that.
additional reinforcements
Chief,
arrive.
do the other.
Let's find that map.
Chief.
That's an odd place for camouflage. Well, they did remember to put enemies in this level.
Only just. What?
Yeah, when they do that sound, it reminds me of... Oh, bloody hell. How many grenades was that?
Well, I blasted them with the spikes. I didn't throw any grenades. I don't know how many you threw.
None.
That was all enemy grenades going off. Oh. Got him.
That was another RB to swap for randomly placed rifle. That's something we have to...
Analyzing. Halo's
Analyzing?
control center is located there. That structure appears to be some sort of temple or shrine, if I've interpreted this correctly. Interesting. A shrine is an unlikely place to put such a significant installation.
Cardona to Captain Keys. station may be out of range or having a problem. Keep trying. Let me know
Oh.
when you've reestablished contact. And then tell them that the master
Yeah, the
chief
needle
and I
is
have determined
nasty
the
in
location
this
of the control
game.
center. We'll be heading there as soon as we're topside. Affirmative. Phone hammer out.
Be handy against the flood, assuming I've still got one when we encounter them. Ah, proper Halo music now for the battles.
This is like the intro music we're trying to use. I've been stuck on this bit before, just trying to find the right slope up.
I always press buttons to build up then, like in Fortnite. Dramatic music for the search for the ramp.
I think I found it. Well, I had found it.
I found it. I had found it. Just made the same mistake again.
Right, maybe this time I can pick up another weapon.
I swear I died in this room earlier. And, there's the enemies. That's where it's from. Well, that music sounds different to how I remember. Assuming you're getting the same as me.
I think so, yeah.
Bit of a guitar riff going on now.
Not
Was.
quite, it's like drums.
Yeah, you might be getting different music from me.
Oh, now there's a guitar.
Be interesting when these are mixed together to see if the audio for the music syncs up.
If not, it's just going to be a massive alert music playing.
Well, at least our voices are recorded on the session channel, so there's ways to make sure we're still heard.
Oh, it just suddenly reset then.
But did your music?
Hmm.
Mine keeps changing the intensity. We've just gone round in a circle.
Found a slope upwards.
Definitely enemies, yeah. The way the intensity keeps changing. Whoops, I just fallen back down again. Like, oh, you close to some enemy? Oh no, you're not. Oh, you're close to some. No.
Ah! I hate that one. You just cannot reload in time.
You must have died there twice because there's two bodies.
Yeah, he had a sword, and that sword ended up being used quite effectively.
He got you in the chesticles, did he?
Cortana to Echo 419. The Chief and I are topside, requesting pickup. Roger, on my way.
Damn. Oh.
Let's get moving. Bowhammer, here are coordinates and a flight plan I've worked on.
That can't have been the mission I was thinking of.
The ultimate mission?
Seismic scan. My analysis shows that Halo is honeycombed with deep tunnels, which circle the whole ring.
Has that just taken us back to the area we were at earlier with those two massive motherfuckers?
Look on the bright side, Bowhammer. The last thing the Covenant will expect is an aerial insertion from underground.
How rare.
That's the end of that one.
It's going to be funny naming the next mission. I would have been your daddy. That's what it just came up with on screen. So part 14 is going to be I would have been your daddy.
Are you sure? Mine it came was saying to like assault on the control room. Don't know if they
definitely said on the bottom right corner I would have been your daddy. When you watch it back.
I don't know if when they did the remaster they thought, oh, let's change the name to something a bit more gorilla-ish. But...
Right. So, if you enjoyed watching us run around in circles in this mission, please like this video. Please add your comments. If you've got anything to say on our earlier debate about what a real gamer is, then again, by all means add your comments. Please share this video with all you think will enjoy, and click on that subscribe button, especially the bell if you want to receive notifications. Until the next time, I'm going to say cheerio.
And I've got to come up with a script for that, and so will I.
Just say what comes naturally. I mean, you might end up saying some random bollocks, but you just say what comes naturally.
Oh, naturally for me is the most literal way out.
Just bye.
That went all right.
All right, until next time.
Cheerio.